In this video, I'm going to unbox the iPhone 7 Plus. This is the 256GB version in black. I didn't go for jet black because I don't like scratches. So this is the phone I've got. We'll be unboxing this and I'll give you a few of my first impressions. Now what's different about this packaging is a bit of a boring thing, but what I used to do is actually cut along the edge to open the box, but now we've got all these tabs and this follows on from most Apple products. Now you have this pull tab to get inside the box quite easily. So let's have a look. There we go, that famous sound. Okay, so what we've got inside here, we've just got some information about the iPhone. You know what that's about. Apple stickers as ever. And now we have the iPhone itself. Oh, it feels nice. Nice and cold actually. It's a cold day today, so the iPhone feels pretty cold. Cool. That is nice. Okay. I'm going to come back to this in just a moment. Let's see what else we've got inside the box. So first of all, we have the earpods. They used to come inside a plastic casing and now it's just a cardboard wrap, which is fine because, well, environmentally friendly and all that. And these are the lightning versions because there is no headphone socket on the new iPhone 7. It also comes with a dongle so you can use your old style headphones if you want to, but I've got a set of Bluetooth, so I'll probably just stick with those. I've also got the 3-pin plug because I'm from the UK, so I don't have the nice small US version. And I've also got the lightning cable, which I never use because I've got so many of them lying around. So there we go, that's what we get inside the box. Let's put that away. Let's take a look at the phone. So the phone is very nice. Let's get that plastic off. So here we go, the finish is really nice actually. It's not grippy at all though, it feels very smooth just like the old phone. I've heard the jet black version does have a bit more grip to it. So there we go, the dual camera there. Kind of protrudes a similar amount to how it did before on the 6S and the 6. And then we have the home button, which isn't actually a button. So when the phone's off, it doesn't actually move, which is a bit weird. So what I'm going to do now is install a backup for my old phone on this, have all my apps ready, and then I'm going to give you a few of my first impressions in terms of the home button, the speakers, and maybe a few of the other bits too. Okay, so I've set up the phone. It's now installing quite a lot of apps at the moment, so the phone's being kept busy. So let's give a few first impressions of a couple of features. First of all, as I mentioned earlier, the home button. It's not actually a button anymore. They've removed the headphone jack from the bottom of the phone, and what that has allowed them to do is place a larger taptic engine, which is what causes that feedback, that vibration feedback when you use things like 3D touch. So what it does is when you press on it senses that you're pressing down, and it'll give that sort of a quick vibration to simulate a button click. Now where this works really well is on the MacBook or the MacBook Pro, because that actually feels really real. It's freaky how good that is. On the phone it's slightly less successful. You can tell that it's not a button, and I think it's partly to do with the size of the home button, because usually when you press a home button on older devices you can feel that movement right under the thumb, and I don't think that can be simulated through the taptic engine. So it gives you some feedback. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's not really a big problem at all. Now the other thing I wanted to check on was the speakers, because it's now got stereo speakers. It's got a speaker at the bottom, and then it's also got it uses the earpiece at the top as well to project the sound. So this is what it sounds like. Now that's actually noticeably louder. I'm not sure you're going to feel the complete benefit of stereo speakers as much, you know, separating into left and right channels. I don't think that's such a big deal, but it is noticeably louder. And I think when it's really important is when you're using a big phone like this. What I found is when I was watching a video, when I was holding it, my fingers would actually cover up the speaker at the bottom, and that won't be so much as an issue now because you have this kind of speaker thing at the top as well. So that's great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to wait for all the apps to download and install, and I'm going to give this a bit of a run, see how it goes, and maybe in a couple of months I'll do a review after having spent some quality time with this phone. I'm also going to do a few videos about the phone in terms of its camera, comparing it with the 6S Plus, but the very next video I'm going to do is about the case that I got for it, which this time was an official Apple case, the leather one, which I'll have in a separate video. If you found this video useful, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video.